My name is Rory Quinn. I am a transgender male, so female to male transgender, and I wanted to start documenting my transition on YouTube. It's Rory, and I'm here to do my 2-week update on testosterone. Hey everybody, it is Rory. It is Friday, June 5th, and I am officially 1 month on testosterone. Today is July 3rd, 2015, which means that I am 8 weeks and 3 days on testosterone, and I'm 2 days away from being 2 months on testosterone. Today is Saturday, July 18th, and so today marks my 74 days on testosterone. So I am now 10 weeks and 4 days on T. It's Rory. Today is Friday, August 7th. Which means that I am now 3 months and 2 days on testosterone. Today is August 28th, 2015. I am now 115 days on testosterone. So 16 weeks and 3 days. I am just 2 days shy of 5 months on T now. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rory, and today is November 5th, 2015, which means I am now 6 months on T. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rory, and today is Sunday, January 10th. Yeah, so I'm 8 months on T now. What's going on everybody? It's Rory. Today is Thursday, March 3rd, 2016, which means that I am 2 days shy of being 10 months on testosterone. What's going on everybody? Today is April 5th, 2016, which means that today I'm now 11 months on testosterone. What's going on everybody? It's Rory. Today is May 10th, 2016, which means I am just over a year on testosterone. A lot has changed. My voice, my life is in a completely different place than I thought it would be. I kind of wanted to talk about like my physical changes and then how they've affected my mental changes. But yeah, so like first one would be body hair. So hair on my face has I'm not going to try to show it with this camera because it never shows up anyway. Mostly because I'm blonde, and then the hairs that I do have that are darker are lighter and more difficult to see, but I'll put a couple pictures in here. But yeah, so I've started to get like sporadic, longer, dark hairs growing in all over here. Down here I've gotten a lot more thick, so like there's a lot, it's mostly blonde, but it's gotten thicker. And then I've got my little dirt stash. You know, I guess just moving on down. My armpit hair, I didn't shave I didn't shave for years before I started testosterone. But you know, even then I saw like a lot of changes. Like with like my armpit hair has, I mean, definitely when I got this tattoo pre-T, my armpit hair didn't reach all the way out to here. It was more down in this area only, but it started to like creep up all the way up there, So a couple darker hairs moving in on my chest. And then I've got like, my happy trail used to just be like a couple ding 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 ding, but it's now like, you know, thick, started to move up too, so that's like been steadily going up into like, I don't know, mid-torso area. My leg hair has exploded all over the place. I talked about that before. But yeah, so a lot more leg hair. Noticing band-aids on shot days are a lot more painful coming off, because there's so much hair there. Yeah, and then fat loss, so I have had a lot of fat move around, I've had a lot of fat drop off, gained a lot more muscle, so those all kind of like help me just feel a lot, I just am feeling a lot more secure with my body, with how I look, with how I'm able to present to the world, but yeah, like I'm feeling like I'm putting on a lot more muscle, definitely noticing like changes in like my overall physique, but like I feel like sorry, I'm bumping into stuff back there, but I feel like my shoulders are getting now like to be
a little bit more rounded and wider than like where my hips are at. And then like I carry a lot of my weight just centrally, and then a lot of my weight has just like moved from other places to my belly. Um, but like this, like I used to have like pretty intense love handles and like fat built up right here, and like it's gotten to be like where at a point like I can like feel my hip muscles and like these muscles that are in here, and like my abs are in there, and my hip bones. So that's a lot. That's really nice, just because it used to make me really insecure when I would wear tank tops, and they would always hang right here. They would like get bunched up on the fat that I had built up there. But now they, I don't know, fit properly. And then along with that, I've built up a lot more muscle on my chest and dropped a lot of that weight. So like I talked about in one of my last videos that I've been, when I wear tank tops, I've been I've started to use actually just this like waterproof medical tape. But it's really stretchy and adhesive, and then what I just tried was like taking like little squares of paper towel and like putting them over my nipples just so it doesn't agitate them. So I mean, like band-aids I guess could work too, but that's a lot of mess because a lot of wrappers. And then I feel like this works better because I can make them as long as I want them to. So like if I want to start them up here and like just, I mean, I can show. So like these ones I made like just really little just to, because I didn't feel like irritating my skin anymore. But like if I wanted to make them like tighter, I can pull the tape down. All of that together has just made me feel just a lot more just at ease and one with myself and with how everyone around me sees me. And yeah, I mean, I'm just in like an overall better, I think, state of mind than I was a year ago, 2 years ago. Anyway, I am starting to feel just way more confident in myself, in the things that I'm doing, where my life is headed. So I'm starting to, get to the point where I am ready to start making these, bigger life changes. I'm starting, I want to get my gender marker and name change stuff all worked out. So I'm going to be visiting my doctor and getting that paperwork filled out so that I can take it over to the courthouse and get a court date and try to get that all situated so that I can get, in the state of California, you can get, if you make under a certain amount, you can get like fee waiver. So I have to sign up for that and fill that paperwork out so I can try to get it so that I can waive the court fees. But yeah, and then next step would be definitely getting top surgery. So like with the size that I have, I kind of want to, make sure that I don't know, just kind of figuring out what I want. I mean, I really wouldn't mind scars from double incision, but now my chest is getting smaller, so the keyhole might be an option. But I'm starting to like, really wanting to move forward with that, starting to try to save my money. Starting to try to like, get all of my debts taken care of so that I can start saving money. But I'm getting more to the place where like I can start making these moves, making these big life decisions, not only just like financially and securely, but just mentally. It's taken me a lot of time to process this, and I could have gotten this ball rolling a while ago, but I just, I mean, I think everybody needs to take their own. I think one thing that is really important, just in transition in general, and in life in general, is that it's this. Everybody's path is individual, and that you can't compare yourself to all these other people. So like, you can see guys that start T, get top surgery, get their name changed, really fast, or, guys that take a really long time, or guys that, never feel the need. So it's like everybody's transition is different, and everybody goes through the motions differently. So that's one thing that's like been something I had to remind myself to, understand that I am an individual, and my path is different from everybody else's path, and I'm in a different place than everybody else is, and I'm where I'm supposed to be. So I'm going to put some pictures in the end so that you can see all of the physical changes, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, so see you next time.